So you might have heard of Threads, and if you haven't, where have you guys been? Threads is an app by the company called Meta, and this app is connected to Instagram. Threads allows users to post short messages just like Twitter. It is not just similar to Twitter, but it is a little too similar, and that is because it is meant to be a direct competitor for Twitter. Meta, as a company, over the past few years has been acquiring many of its competitors or has also tried to provide stiff competition to other market leaders as well. For example, in 2012, they first acquired Instagram, which was a direct competitor for their app Facebook. Later on in 2014, they acquired WhatsApp, which was a threat to their app Messenger. Then later on, they went and created Reels in 2020 in order to create a competitor for TikTok, which was, spreading like a wildfire in 2020. And now they've gone ahead and created Threads in order to provide competition for Twitter. So why have they done this, and what does this mean for Twitter? Find out more in this video. Without wasting any more time, let's get into it. Before we head on to the video, I would really appreciate it if you guys could take the time and subscribe to my channel and hit the like button on this video as well. A sub to the channel would be awesome. So let's start with why. Why did Meta go through all of this trouble in order to create a competitor for Twitter? While there can be many reasons, I can think of two major reasons. One would obviously be to provide stiff competition to Twitter and take the market share, and the second one would be to increase their engagement on Instagram. So in order to create a competitor for Twitter, they would have to make an app which is more appealing than Twitter, which also works like Twitter. They did this by 5 main improvements. The first one is increasing the size of each post. So a post on Threads supports up to 500 characters, whereas a post on Twitter supports up to only 280 characters. This means that users can potentially type longer messages and longer posts using Threads, unlike Twitter. The second reason is that they made it easier for users to find their friends and followers on Threads. Because Threads is connected to Instagram, they can easily find their followers from Instagram on Threads and automatically follow all of them, and those followers can also follow them back automatically. So this is also a plus point for creators. Creators who have a follower base on Instagram will most probably get the same follower base on Threads as soon as those users come out of Threads. This makes shifting of your social media accounts much easier, unlike Twitter. Let's say you have 80,000 followers on Twitter. It is harder to come from Twitter onto Threads than from Instagram onto Threads. The third main reason is that all posts that you put up on Threads can only be seen by your followers unless specified otherwise. This provides for a more private environment wherein you can post whatever you want without it being open to the public. Number 4, and this might just be the biggest difference. You don't need a paid subscription to be verified or see more posts. If you are verified on Instagram, you will directly be verified on Threads, and also, unlike seeing 300, 500 or 6,000 posts a day because of a paid account, you can see unlimited posts on Threads. The last and final reason would be the length of videos that you can upload on Threads. Threads allows a user to upload 5 minutes of a video, whereas Twitter only allows for up to 20 seconds. This makes a more hospitable environment for content creators so that they can actually put out valuable content on this platform, unlike Twitter. Now, while all of this may be positive, there are many scary downsides to Threads as well. So let's see the downsides of Threads. And this is just scary. These downsides might not be seen by all users. For instance, as soon as you install this new Threads app, users have to provide consent for the collection of a lot of their data. And while this may seem normal, keep in mind this data will be going to Meta, which already acquires your data from other sources like WhatsApp, Instagram, and Facebook. This is not made easier by the fact that Meta has previously been accused of selling user data while they have denied such claims, and that they claim to have just shared this data with third-party applications. This is why the app is still not available in the EU, as it fails to comply with the EU's privacy laws. Furthermore, the app is not quite finished yet. It lacks some of the basic features that Twitter provides. For example, a trending page which keeps you up to date with what's going on in your country or in your area, and secondly, the ability to switch accounts as well. If you have multiple Twitter accounts, you can easily switch them by just going into the More tab, but here you cannot have more than one account on the app. And the third flaw is the fact that you cannot see who has liked your post or who has even viewed your post. So this is again another privacy concern. While the latter three can easily be fixed by a small software update, the first major flaw being data privacy and the trust factor between the users and Meta will take some time to build. So we have to see how that goes ahead. So what does this mean for Twitter? Is this the death of Twitter? Well, potentially. Threads easily has the capability of becoming a Twitter killer. This is just because of the fact that it is connected to Instagram. Instagram today has 2.35 billion users, whereas Twitter only has 354 million users today. This means that even if 16% of Instagram's users join Threads, they would easily beat Twitter in terms of number of active users. That is a lot of data and a lot of power in the hands of a single company. So what are your thoughts and opinions about this? Please let me know in the comments down below. Anyways, that's been it. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. You guys can follow me on Instagram and Twitter. I'll leave links for both those accounts in the video description. Thanks for watching. This is Tech Savage, and I'll see you guys in the next one.